Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Monday, March the 10th, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out. You get different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome. The great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate. Alright, if you are wondering why I have a little bit more score going on than you, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 25% boost. Of course, I claim that I got the current season 19 season pass on 3 pages. A 5%, 10%, additional 10% equaling 25%. And you can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the season pass. Alright, let's take a look here. Choose some Bubblegum 1. I know it is easy as it sounds to choose some Bubblegum. Some of us have Bubblegum on us and some of us don't. So in this video, I'm going to show you where you can find some Bubblegum. We can find Bubblegum in some places in around the wasteland. I have the best luck right up here at the pumpkin house. Again, it depends on the server that you're on, whether people got there before you or it's just not spawning in. But usually there is a black cauldron right on the front porch by Jack-o'-lantern there. And sometimes there'll be a stick of bubblegum inside there. And even inside the house itself, right on a piece of furniture, there's a plastic jack-o'-lantern. And sometimes there'll be some bubblegum inside there as well. So just an FYI. Even down here in Flatwoods, in around the tavern area, sometimes there'll be some bubblegum on the pool table that's there. So you can also check that as well. But I find the very best way to get bubblegum is by opening up perk card packs, okay? And we got a perk card pack actually yesterday as a free item, so I always recommend to people, every time you play, it's always good to check the Atomic Shop and go to the special free special offer section, and because to claim your free item of the day. Now, of course, that was yesterday, but I know I came in here earlier, but they didn't have it reset yet. It'll be down here, special free special offers. As you can, this is what we had yesterday, perk card pack. So everyone would have got a perk card pack just recently. Now you can get perk card packs by completing certain objectives, certain quests, and sometimes get them from the current season, right? You can buy them using tickets as well if you so wish. But let's go ahead. We're going to open up our perk card pack here just to kind of show you. As you see, top left-hand corner, cola perk bubblegum added. Sometimes it's strawberry, watermelon, or grape, etc. And you can also do it. There's our bubblegum right there. And that is probably the best way to get bubblegum. And a lot of people have mentioned to me in the past that they've dropped it or sold it. You can also check players' vending machines, but I always recommend to people, because we get it for free, it doesn't weigh anything, right? Even if you have like 10 or 12 of them on you. And that way there you'll be able to satisfy, chew bubblegum, or bubblegum also counts as eat a cake, pie, or candy, and pre-war food. All right, so keep that perk bubblegum and save it if you can, just because you can do 3 daily, weekly challenges with it. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go to our food and drink section, and we're going to get our perk bubblegum here. There you go, cola perk bubblegum right there. Now, regular bubblegum will look just like this here, and this is the ones that we can find in around the wasteland. We'll eat our cola perk bubblegum we got for free here. There we go. Done just like that. Do some bubblegum 1 for 1. All right. See what's next here. Scrap track to produce steel 10. So steel is a junk item where we can use the bulk and scrap method at the Tinker's Workbench. If we go to any Tinker's Workbench and we go ahead and go craft here. We go to bulk, go to the S section. To bulk 1 steel, you need 2 plastic and 30 steel scrap from your stash or scrap box. You go ahead and you craft your bulk steel, then you scrap it. It's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. It's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or for the people just like to get things done quick and easy. But we can find steel generally Most areas in around the wasteland, steel is just one of those things, just kind of going around picking things up. And even just these days, just killing enemies. We get so much junk off them nowadays. You'll be able to satisfy, scrap junk to produce steel. Also, weapons and armor that you find or get off of enemies, you can scrap them, get some steel that way as well. A good source of steel are tin cans, okay? So tin cans we can find just randomly in the wasteland. Sometimes they're in can chimes, okay? So when you disarm can chimes, you actually get 9 tin cans. There's a bunch of can chimes down here in good old Camden Park. I would say at least 6 of them down here. There's one right here at Wells Station. So for 1 tin can, it gives you 2 steel and 1 lead, all right? So you can do it that way as well. Some more can chimes in around Harper's Ferry, of course. Right up here, the Crevice Dam, Eastern Regional Penitentiary, just to name a couple of spots. Right down here, Sunday Brothers Cabin. If you come here, you go right up to, in the driveway towards the main house, but you don't go inside the main house itself. There's a little hut on the left-hand side with a candy cane roof, and there's all kinds of tin cans in there, like all kinds of them. It's a pretty good little spot. And even here in good old Helvetia, we spent the last couple weeks there doing the Fashion Night Day activities, and the bluish house, or kind of like the off-light blue house right across the street from the yellow house on the corner of the main road. If you go upstairs towards the kitchen, there'll be a bunch of tin cans up there as well. So that's a nice little spot there. All right, so let's go after some can chimes here. Let's just go down here to good old Camden Park. It's something that most of us, even low-level players, kind of recognize. And again, you can just go around and kill enemies like Scorch, super mutants, go around the wasteland. And just picking up junk. So much junk nowadays since that December 3rd, 2024 update. Yeah, we get pick up so much junk now. You'll be able to satisfy these no problem at all nowadays. Alright, so we can actually kind of sneak in here. And we have 2 sets of can chimes right here. And all you have to do is disarm them. Now, all we need is 1, but we'll... actually grab 2, as you can see, top left-hand corner, 9 tin cans each. Okay, now we just got to scrap them. We can go to any workbench at all to scrap them. All right, so actually, we'll just pop. No, we won't go over there because that's copyright music over there. We'll just head back to our camp there. And again, you can go to another player's camp, a train station, what have you, to scrap this stuff. As long as there's a workbench there, you can clear. There's a couple of workbenches in Camden Park. You can clear out that area if you so wish. Do it that way. Yeah, those 3 events that they have down there at Nuka World on tour, for whatever reason, the music that Bethesda chose is copyright for YouTube, so I try to steer clear of those areas. Let's go ahead and scrap these items here. There's 18 tin cans, as you can see, right in the middle there. 2 steel and 1 lead right in the middle. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and scrap these up. There we go. All kinds of steel, all kinds of lead even. All right, let's see what's next here. Scrap trying to produce Circuitry 5. Okay, so Circuitry is not a junk item. We can use the bulk and scrap method, unfortunately. So let's check that out at Tinker's Workbench just to show you. So similar with the steel and many other things, we'd go bulk. We go to the C section, as you can see, Circuitry does not exist. Alright, so just an FYI, we have to go out and find some junk items that we can scrap to give us some Circuitry. So lucky for us, we can find Circuitry in many great spots. We do have a camp resource we got within maybe the last 4 or 5 months. It's this bad boy right here, this Enclave Data Center. Now, this is not a Collectron. When it first came out, people were thinking, no, it's just a Collectron, and you can't have both in your camp. But I don't know who came up with that there, but just common misconception you'll come across. But you can have this in your camp collecting electronic parts, basically. You can have your Collectron set to collect electronic parts if you have that particular Collectron. So just an FYI, but let's go ahead and go transfer. So sensor modules right down here, as you can see, 5 circuitry each, all right? What else has circuitry? This enhanced targeting card, there's 4 of them, so 2 circuitry here. So if you have this particular camp resource, it's definitely valuable to have, and it looks pretty cool too as well. So just an FYI, some of us like the camp resources, more so just to save us some time, and I always like to kind of talk about them here on the channel, as most of you know. So telephones are another great source of circuitry as well. We can find a bunch of telephones here in the visiting department of the Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Once when you go in, it's right on the right-hand side. You know, that's where you kind of go in and meet your friend or family member, and they're on the other side of the glass, but there's about 6 telephones there. Right over here, I believe it's right here, National Radio Astronomy Research Center. There's some telephones there as well. There's a bunch of telephones down in the mall, so if you use the north entrance bridge, you're right down to the mall. It's way down the other end, though, okay, where the robots are. And or you can use this front entrance. It's just an additional loading screen to get down to the mall, but there's a lot of telephones down here, which is also a free fast travel. Now, sensor modules, as you saw, there are 5 circuitry each. So if you come here to Morgantown Airport, probably about 3/4 of the way through, there's a couple of little carts that carry baggage. But you'll see one of those kind of half moon, I don't know what they're called, they're half moon kind of shaped sheds with some benches in there. There's usually some robot parts that are kind of sitting there. Like an iBot, something else, but usually there's a sensor module and a military grade board there, and they're good for circuitry as well. And of course, right up here, good old Abby's bunker, there's 2 sensor modules up here. It's probably one of the best spots, actually. It's a 0 requirement hack to get inside, so we'll probably actually go here because we do have another one here where we have to hack a terminal. All right, so just an FYI, we'll head up there anyway, just to show you what that kind of looks like. Okay. And yeah, many great spots we can find circuitry here in the game. Let's go after some telephones here today. Yeah, we'll go to White Springs just to kind of show you that. So let's go right down to the mall. So the north entrance is fine. And I believe there is one phone in this area right when you spawn in here. Yeah, right over here. Get that telephone. So as you can see, the telephone here, as you can see, 1 circuitry as well as copper and fiberglass for that 1 telephone. The other telephones are way down the other end here. White Springs is a good source of a lot of things. If you plan it right, if they have the rights to the daily sometime, maybe we'll do it all here in White Springs. But unfortunately today, if we try to attack one of these Assaultrons, I don't think we'll be getting out alive. But so there's 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good stuff. There's a 6 one there, and there's a 7 one just around the corner here. Right down here. There we go. Nice. There's our 7th phone there. All right, so let's head out back down to the mall, and we'll scrap these up. Actually, there's a phone right there. 8 phones here. Nice. We'll scrap this stuff up down by Frederick, our old pal Frederick. Man in the fort there. Done just like that. Scrap drive to produce circuitry. 5 for 5. Super easy. Alright, let's see what's next here. Hacker Terminal 1. So we did talk about this. I do have some old videos I made early in 2023. The audio's a little rough. They're very short, like I would say 2 minutes at the very most. They're very short videos. I'm looking for Hacker Terminal Requirement 0. And the reason why I try to show those ones in those early on videos is because when you first start out as a new player, you might not have a hacker per card under intelligence, okay? And I know my low level, for example, that you guys follow, he doesn't even have a pick lock per card under perception, but your hacking ones will be under intelligence, okay? But once when you get into legendary perk cards, if you get your hands on this Master Infiltrator, it's totally worth it. Now this one here is maxed out, so I can open up literally anything in the game. But even if you have a 1-star, you'll be able to open up, you know, surprisingly, 1 and 2 level pick lock and do 1 to 2 level hack. Okay, so this perk card is very useful to have. Once when you get into legendary perk cards, I think it's like level 20 or level 25 or something like that. It used to be level 50, but not anymore. So again, you can check out those videos if you're having a hard time trying to find the level 0 requirement hack. But basically, if you have perk cards or if you have a Master Infiltrator, any terminal will be fine. Okay. There was one right here at the see, Charleston Herald right down here. So that's one of the videos that I made. It's a little bit of maze to kind of go through the Charleston Herald to get where you have to get to for that level 0 requirement. So I recommend you watch that particular video. But again, it's level 0 requirement. Right up here, this is part of the most popular ones, the Landview Lighthouse. Okay. Again, if you head upstairs at the house itself, not the lighthouse, but the house, there's a terminal up there. And it's also level 0 requirement. Okay. And of course, as I mentioned, Abby's Bunker, that's where we're going to head here today. And actually, you come here very early on, following the Overseer and following the early on missions. I think my low level came here at level 25, so you can come here very early on, even though it's on the other side of the map. Right, so let's go to Abby's Bunker here. And just like the pick lock that we had yesterday, if you come to these areas, and it's especially the lighthouse one, the Landview Lighthouse, is how it's so popular. Okay, you can actually, you can actually come here on a server with other people, and it already be hacked. Okay, and you'll have the server hop this area. Okay, so that's one mention I do want to make note of. If you do come here, because how it's so close to Vault 76, everyone and their dog will come here for this level 0 requirement. And so just an FYI, if you come here, if it seems like it's already hacked, it is. Okay, so just an FYI, that's what I would recommend. So here is our level 0 requirement. As you can see there, requires skill 0, which means you don't need any hacking cards under intelligence. Okay, but it shows auto unlock for me because I have the master infiltrator. So let's go ahead and auto unlock it. There we go, hack a terminal, and that's as easy as it is. And that's why I recommend, if you can get your hands on that master infiltrator legendary perk card, once when you get your hands on them, definitely do it. Okay, so let's head down here while we're here, and I'll show you those two sensor modules. We talk about this just actually yesterday, going after glowing creatures, and we have these rad roaches down here, and some of the rad roaches are glowing. Not all of them. Sometimes you will come across that they're all glowing, but FYI, unfortunately, weapon I have makes a little bit of a mess here. There's a sensor module right there. That's what it looks like right there. And again, that is 5, and there's usually another one right up here, but it oh, it's over here. Military grade circuit board. Nope, he's a circuit board, so he's usually right here on this desk. And I don't know where that other one flew to. It flew so, oh, right here. It's upside down. Sensor module right there. You guys probably saw that. So again, 2 sensor modules here, plus that military grade circuit board right there. So all kinds of circuitry just in this one nice little easy location, and get your hack in at the same time. All right, so pretty good little spot there. All right, let's see what's next here. Destroying Assaultron 1. All right, so I do have a very popular video. If you Google it, there, probably the first one that pops up is right down here in good old Watoga. This is probably your best spot for the Assaultrons. Let's just use our survival tent down here, save a few caps. Now, whether you completed Mare for a Day or not, okay, that little side quest, there's always going to be robots here, and these Assaultrons are always going to be here. Now, if you did not complete Mare of Watoga, these robots will be aggressive towards you, okay? But if you did complete Mare for a Day, all these robots will be passive, and even if you shoot or destroy a robot in front of the other robot, they won't come after you, okay? And actually, I actually did this quest a few weeks ago with my low-level character. You probably won't see that video for maybe another month because how I release 2 a week. But I did do that video showing you how to complete it. So just an FYI. So once you're here at this train station, we're going to use this little part of the sidewalk here. And of course, this character did complete Mare for a Day. There's our guy there. Pretty cool, eh? But if I didn't complete Mare for a Day, this guy would be, you know, killing me, and all his little friends would be killing me too. Alright, so let's go ahead here, and we're going to... I recommend going for the legs for these Assaultrons, because what you'll do is you'll cripple them, okay? And that's a little bit of a pro tip, okay? Because we all don't really like these Assaultrons, but we're also used to, you know, doing headshots and hitting them in the torso and stuff like that. But I recommend just shooting for their legs, just spray their legs, and they cripples them, And that way there, it slows them down, because you know, once when they bring out that laser in their head, it can be quite damaging, okay? And that's just a little pro tip. Go for the legs, knocks them down. That way there you can kind of hide behind something, come back out and, you know, shoot them a few times there once when that subsides. So look at that military grade circuit borer. Nice. And sometimes when you kill an Assaultron, they'll have the Assaultron head. And the Assaultron head, when you scrap it, will have circuitry as well. So FYI there. So there's 4 of these guys here all together. So as that guy. There's our second guy right up here. And as you saw, even though I destroyed him, these guys will still be passive towards me because I'm the mayor. Yep, there's that guy there. He's going after some scorch that are usually in those that little thicket there. You can hear the scorch there. And then the 4th one will be down here. There's our boy there. Alright, so just an FY, 4 Assaultrons here all together. So that's pretty cool. Let's see for the next one. That's going to line us up for the next one here. Destroy Robot 10. Okay. So again, as I mentioned, right down here in good old Watoga, one of the best spots for a robot, whether you complete a mare for a day or not. The only difference is if you didn't complete mare for a day, they'll be aggressive. And if you did complete mare for a day, they'll be all passive and you can destroy them right in front of each other and they won't hurt you. Okay. So just an FYI there. Another great spot for some robots, if you don't want to go all the way down here, we have the upper section of Clarksburg. The lower section will have ghouls, but the upper section of Clarksburg will have various types of robots up there. We have good old Arctos Pharma. We have the Voltec Agricultural Research Center down here in Flatwoods. Now, whether you whether you spawn in the event fertile soil or not, there's always going to be robots inside and outside of the building. Right down here in good old Beckley, in the Beckley Mine Exhibit. We have 4 RoboBrains over here at the Hawksbill Weather Station. We have good old Robco Research Center, inside and outside. Pretty decent spot there. And right up here, good old Sugar Grove. Turrets. Turrets are also considered robots. So right here at Bloody Frank's and Berkeley Springs. Right over here in Harper's Ferry. Crevice Dam, I believe, and even around Dyer Chemical has some turrets around there as well. So again, turrets is a good source. And also turrets and robots in general, if you're lucky enough, you'll get electronic parts off of them, like targeting cards, etc., more so off the turrets. And last but not least, but you know how we go around the wasteland and we see those 3 large vertibots that are flying in the air? They're kind of helping to protect that smaller cargo bot. If you drop them out of the sky, they are also considered robots as well. We tested it out last year and it worked like a charm. So many great options there for you guys. Low-level areas, high-level areas, and different stuff if you have a little bit of time. So let's go ahead here. We're going to destroy these guys. And again, as I mentioned, just spray their legs. See how it just knocks them right down? All right. Biometric scanner, good stuff. So some more circuitry there. Let's get here's agitated there. You see there? Pretty cool, eh? Again, just go for legs. Yeah, I'll grab that too, sure. Hey, you're supposed to call me sir. Huh. Military grade circuit board, perfect. Alright, nice. Alright, let's just keep going on here. Usually there's a little eyeball around these right there. Yeah, hopefully that little pro tip with the Assaultrons there, just take the legs out from underneath them helps you guys if you're brand new to the game. something you don't really realize. Once when you get into battle, sometimes you probably even forget, but it's the best way to defeat them. In your lower level. Where are these guys at? Oh. This guy here must have popped up as well. Nope. Okay. Now, on top of the buildings here in Watoga, I believe there's more super mutants. So just an FYI there. Oh, another Assaultron here. Huh. Sir? Interesting. That's interesting. He must just luckily popped out there. He turned a little aggressive there at the end, didn't he? Little bugger. Maybe that's some more electronic parts, even better. And we just need one more. Oh, there's our little iBot there. Missed him, missed him, missed him. Right on, Jim. You got a shotgun, don't you, bud? Alright. Let's see what's next here. Complete a daily quest one. Alright, good stuff. So take a look at the description. There's a link to a video called Complete Daily Quest for Newbies. We don't do every daily quest on the map in that video, but we do quite a few of them in that hour and 10 minutes. It's all time-stamped. I show you how to toggle them active, but there are many daily quests we can do in the game. But there are daily quests, quote-unquote, that are not considered daily quests for the daily challenge. You know what I mean? So the daily quests we get here in Gilman Lumber Mill, they do not count towards daily quest, daily challenge, all right, for whatever reason, all right? Someone had mentioned down here in Camden Park, we do have some daily quest down here, and I forget what it was called. Let's pop back down here to good old Camden Park here, and we'll try out one of those little easy ones. Now, there's usually 3 I like to kind of highlight to people just for the sheer easiness, so those 3 are my usual ones I usually kind of show here on the channel. The Giant Teapot, Speak with Speakwater, right up here at the Prickett's Fort, Talk to the Curator, and over here at the Pumpkin House, Speak with Jack, right? And these are the ones, the 3 that I usually kind of highlight here. But let's pop in here to Camden Park. So we do have a couple of them here. I've never tried these in a very long time. It's been a very long time since I've done these. Forget who it was that mentioned it there. They got their daily challenge down here, but I completed them. I thought maybe once upon a time they didn't count towards it, but we'll see what happens here. Take care of these 3 Scorch that are here first. This guy hiding here. Alright. So it's this little part right here. It's the chow line. This is what the person, I think might have been Jeremy who had mentioned it there. Now that I think of it, let's go back to the map. See if we can zoom in here. Grab a paper towel to begin. So let's go ahead and highlight. There we go, the chow line. Alright, so let's toggle him active. So when you do that, it pops up the top right hand corner screen. There we go. Grab a paper towel to begin.
Okay, honey.
Okay.
Ready?
Eat the hot dogs. Oh. Ouch. Just gonna ignore that guy. Just gonna look for them here. Where's the other hot dog there, lady? Is there another part to this? Oh, right here. Oh! There we go, done. Oh, there we go. Complete daily quest 1 for 1. I thought before that they didn't count. Oh, I thought that was being attacked. Maybe not. Okay. Interesting. That's pretty cool. So we did do a little daily quest there. That's pretty awesome. I was pretty sure that they didn't count before, but apparently they do. Interesting. Well, thank you very much for mentioning that there. I think it was a couple days ago, Yeah, they had mentioned it there. I believe it was Jeremy. I'd have to go back, but again, thank you very much. I really appreciate tips like that because it's hard to I do talk about a lot here in these videos and try to give you guys as many options as I can. It's mostly me talking, but again, I always enjoy people mentioning things in the comments, and I know a few of you like doing that, and it doesn't bother me at all. I really enjoy that actually, and because it helps the community even further. You know what I mean? Because that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for, is to help the community. And so there we go. And I think we're done. We are just like that. Sweet. Let's head back to our camp here. Actually, there's a weapons workbench right in here, isn't there? Yeah, we'll go over weapon of the day. There's some more can chimes there. Duck into that. Thought there's a weapons workbench here. Maybe not, Jim. Huh. Okay. Well, let's head back. Let's head back to our camp then. Okay. It's an armor's workbench, buds. For some reason, I thought there's a weapons one in there. Oh, well. Oh, I like that. That one there is fairly easy to do. And all you have to do is just kind of spam the plate, because you don't really pick the plate up. Don't worry about picking the plate up. You just spam the plate and your guy will just eat the hot dog. Alright, let's shut this off here. Weapon of the day. Furious Free State Suppressed Combat Shotgun. Plus 5% damage after each consecutive hit on the same target, up to plus 45%. Projectiles explode for plus 20% weapon damage. 50 damage. Resist while aiming. Plus 40% armor penetration. Is a Furious Explosive Steadfast. Hard Receiver. Allied Long Barrel. Allied Stock. Perforated Magazine. Short Scope Suppressor. Free State's Paint. Does 22 times 8 damage. Takes shotgun shells. And it is single fire. And it sounds like my camp is being attacked again. It's pretty crazy in this area. It's, yeah, pretty crazy. Perk cards here. That's what we're talking about here. So basically, this is a basic shotgunner build under strength. We have Master Shotgunner, Shotgunner, Expert Shotgunner, all maxed out. We have Scatter Shot, Skeet Shooter, Concentrated Fire, Grenadier, Suppressor, Tenderizer, Covert Operative, Enforcer, White Knight, Adrenaline. These random luck cards, which randomly pops in when they're being activated. Legendary perk cards. These don't change for me. I'm very happy with them. Had them for quite some time, and as you can see, they're all maxed out. Alright, so Tuesday we'll have a brand new fresh set of weeklies. We'll also have the Atomic Shop weekly update. So next week will be, starting tomorrow, will be the last week for the current Season 19 Season Pass. So if you have any tickets, make sure you use them up, because those tickets do not transfer over to the next season. So if you picked everything that you want on the Season Pass, okay, and if you have tickets left over, just use them. Just use them up, and if it made it to 150, go ahead and spend them on perk coins, so you can rank up those legendary perk cards, buy some atoms with them, etc. So that's what I usually recommend. So there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members: Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me Yes Me That's Me, Drew Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Corne van Niekerk, Ben Durant, John DJ59. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.